Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Odette. Welcome to today's video. So I am so plain faced right now. That's because I'm going to be putting on some makeup. I thought put the camera on, sit here by your lonesome and put your makeup on. So I'm going to be doing it very minimal. I don't wear lots of makeup to begin with. So this is going to be the least amount of makeup I'm going to be putting on. I haven't even done my eyebrows, so I'm going to attempt to do that on camera. So this is from Nars, and this is the Aqua Gel Luminous Oil-Free Moisturizer. You've guys seen this before. I've spoken about this moisturizer from Nars, and it is such a wonderful moisturizer. And since I had gone into Nars and I had my face done, this is my holy grail product for my skin. So I'm just going to put this on just a little bit. It is a gel moisturizer. So I'm just going to tap that into my skin. Okay. And it goes on so nice and cool. So I'm just going to use my hands to do that. And I'm just pulling some from the cover. So we're just going to put that on right there. That's all we need. And I'm just going to tap that into my skin. I'm just gonna go in from the forehead, so it goes on nice and gel-like. Okay, so we're just going to tap that in to the skin. And I'm just gonna do this all over my face, and it goes on so cool. And I'm just gonna continue to tap this a bit into my skin. And already I feel like my skin is getting nice and matte. It's not tacky at all. So that is nicely tapped into my skin. I'm even going to go over my eyes as well. And I have to say, guys, if you have to pick up anything from Nars, you got to go with the moisturizer because it is beautiful. Like I said, it goes on nice and cool, and it, you know, helps to mattify my makeup. And of course, I do have my Nars foundation here. This is Polynesia Dark One. I'm going to be going in with that, my friends. So I didn't put any color corrector on my skin. I just might do a little color correcting if I can find my peach luster from MAC. Probably just under my eyes and just around my mouth. That's what I'm going to be doing because I don't really need to put a lot of this stuff on my skin. I mean, my skin is not perfect, but I'm very pleased with the way it looks. So I'm just using some crazy brush that I had for such a long time. Any Canadians are watching, this was some Shoppers Drug Mart, and this is from the QUO brand. So we're just going to blend this out into my skin. Only because I'm putting on very little makeup today, I want to make sure that my skin is nice and mattified. Okay, so I feel like my face is prepped right now. So this is the Pore and Shine, also from Nars. Okay, so I'm going to be putting this just on my nose because this is where I shine the most, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my nose there. Just to, ooh, and this goes on so cool, guys. I mean, it really does. And basically, this is my my oily spot. So I'm just going to put that just there. And again, I'm tapping that into my skin. I'm doing the tapping motion today because you guys don't see this in camera, but I tend to use my my Derma wand at least twice a week just to help with the blood flow on my skin. You know what I mean? Just to help with the blood flow. Just to help with the blood flow. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so I feel like my skin is nice and matte right now. So my gel moisturizer went on, and the Pore and Shine controlled primer is on my face. So let's just work on the eyebrows, shall we? Have I ever done my eyebrows on camera? I've never done that. And I remember, again, I mentioned this several times in my videos, that somebody had asked that I do a brow tutorial, and I thought, you know what, why? would I do that? Why? Not that I don't really want to, but you know, there are some days, like I said, I just draw one line and I go. But if I really have to get down to it, I will just take my time and do my eyebrows. So I'm going to attempt that today, guys. Okay, it may be a fail. So this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. This is in Granite. I do have another one in Ebony, but I'm just going to use this one. But I'm going to go in very light with this. And I also have my lashes here from Amina, which I'm going to be putting on as well. I'm not going to prep those eyelashes yet because it only takes a few seconds for that glue to dry. And you guys should really try those lashes because they are so good. Alright, so let's just see how we can put these brows on. So I don't have any particular technique when I'm putting on my eyebrows. I just like draw a line from the bottom, because I don't have a lot of hair on my brows. Okay, you may not be able to see that, and I'm hoping my camera is recording because many times I put my camera on. Like the other day I was filming a video and I'm thinking, crap, I didn't push the button. But I see the lights blinking, that means I'm recording. Have you guys ever done that? Record a whole video and all of a sudden you realize, wait a minute, I didn't push the button. So then I'm gonna go from the top, and I'm just gonna bring that down to the side, right there. Like I said, there is no particular technique that I use to do my brows. And then I just fill it in like so. And I remember one time when I was living in Canada, I had gone into Sephora, I can never forget. And the girl was like, why is the eyebrow looking like that? She goes like, seriously, she said, you need to tell me, why is it looking like that? She said, why is the eyebrow starting from the middle of your face? She goes, no. She said, you just have to follow the hair on your brows, because she said, were you born that way with hair in the middle of your face? I was like, no, I was not. She goes, okay then. And since that, I started to do my brows just a little bit different, and I tend to follow the hair. And usually when I do one side of my eyebrows, I just have to pray that the other side turns out good, because one side always looks a little bit different than the other. So let's just finish this up. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. So now I'm going to use the Brow This Way styling gel, and I'm just going to give myself a little bit of hair fibers just to the front, and I just bring that down just to the top, and that side is done. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this side is going to turn out to be okay. But whatever, you know what though, it's never perfect. And you know, when you're doing YouTube and you know you're trying to be a beauty guru, it's never perfect. And you know, like, don't push it. And for those people who are just starting a YouTube channel, listen, don't try to be perfect like the next person, because trust me, doing videos is just not perfect. There's lots of editing that goes on when you do your videos. You know, if you make a mistake and you fumble, so be it. You know, just don't beat yourself up too much. So again, let's just start from the bottom. We're going to draw that line, and we're going to come down. And as long as I see that it's kind of looking like the same shape from the other side, I just go with it. And if it turns out to be crap, it turns out to be crap. So let's just keep going. So now I'm just going to take the MAC, I think it's the 208 brush, and I'm just going to take the I'm going to take the NW40 concealer, and I'm just going to make this look a little clean, especially this side. So now I'm just going to use the Master Prime from Maybelline, and it's almost finished, this thing. So we're just going to put that over the eyelids. And now I'm going to take the Bare Minerals in Warm Dark. You guys have seen this before. And I'm just going to use that to set the eyelid primer that I just put on. And my brush, this is a sponge. And my sponge is kind of damp to put this on. So now I'm going to go in with my Perception palette from Shayla by Colourpop. And I have my Juvia's Place as well. And I also have my Urban Decay. But I thought, what do you feel like today, Odette? Perception. So I'm going to use this palette. And I took this to, I've mentioned this to you guys before. I took this to Rome with me when we went on holidays. And it was just wonderful. So I'm going to take my Milani, it's a blending brush, and I'm going to go in with Played Out, because that's a little bit more dark. As a matter of fact, no. I'm going to use Revenge. And let me just see if I can do, this is what Revenge looks like, because somebody wanted me to do a swatch, and that's what Revenge looks like. It is beautiful. Okay. I don't want to dip my fingers into it because I was just using my hands on my face. And so I'm going to put this all over my lid. But one of the things that I noticed with this palette is that you have to dip in quite a few times to get the pigmentation. I mean, I don't want it to be too deep, but I'm dipping in quite a few times, as you can see. And we're just going to blend this out. Now it blends pretty nicely, but again, you have to dip in several times. One of the colors that I know didn't work for me was Sassy. That color was just awful. I had a very difficult time working with that. I was really dipping in a lot and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to forget it. So that's the only thing that I would say about this palette, but so far, so good. I mean, not every single color would work, right? Okay, so I think that's nicely blended. So now I'm going to go in with Strut and Stay, and I'm going to put that on my lid. And I'm just going to use another brush. It's another flat brush. So we're just going to go in with that. It's called Strut and Stay. I don't know if you guys can see Strut and Stay. It's right here. It is a nice shimmery color. But I still feel, and I guess because I'm using my brush, and I still feel that the pigmentation is not that strong, because I have to sort of blend a few times, but we're just gonna see how this is gonna look. So let's just blend this out a little bit to get rid of the harsh lines. Let's just blend this out. So now I'm going to go in with Played Out, which is a deeper color. And I'm just going to put this just right in the crease here. And I'm going to take another blender brush and I'm going to blend this out. So then I'm going to use Shade, and because Shade is a little darker color, and I'm just going to put Shade right here in the corner. So then I'm just going to blend the corners out a little bit. And I'm just going to take this flat brush that I just used with my NW40. And I'm just going to sharpen my edges a little bit, like right there. So I'm just going to go in with the gel eyeliner, and I'm going to use this angled brush, and I don't remember where I got this brush from. And I'm just going to put some eyeliner on, and I do love this gel eyeliner, and I got this from Amazon. So I'm going to go in with my falsies in just a little bit, but let me work on my face right now. And I'm going to be using Polynesia Dark One, and this is from Nars, and I love this foundation. I'm only going to be putting on very little because, like I said, this is a very minimal makeup. So this is the foundation brush that I got from the Body Shop. So I'm going to put a little bit of the foundation on the brush, like so. Not a hell of a lot at all. This is how much I'm going to be working with. So I'm just putting this on a few places on my face. That's all I'm going to be using because I don't really want to have foundation all over my face today. Just in certain spots. And I'm just kind of tapping and kind of blending. And I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend it out because I don't want a lot of product on my face. So now I'm going to go in with the Mercier powder. This is number 17. And I'm just going to use one of these powder brushes that I got from Amazon. And I'm just going to powder my face. And I'm just going to take this anti-shine powder from Fashion Fair, and I'm going to use the same powder brush, and this is just a white translucent powder. As you can see, I'm getting down to the pen because this powder really does work. And I'm just going to powder around my nose, and powder does not change your foundation at all. And to me, this powder really helps to suck in all the extra oils on your skin. And of course, I'm going to go back in with the beauty blender, and I'm just going to tap any excess off of my face. So now I'm going to go in with my falsies, and these are from Amina. These are called Winged. Okay, I love these lashes, and each lash comes with the glue right there. So we're going to rip this baby open right now, and we are going to be putting on our falsies. I have tons of these lashes, guys, tons of them. I do. And the glue dries pretty quickly. This is what they look like. Okay, and there's the glue right there. So we're just going to remove the glue. And these lashes are so easy to put on. You can just put them on with your hand. And one of the things, I'm just taking it out from the package right here. And one of the things that I like to do with my lashes before I put them on, I like to do like a quick measurement. So I know this is for this side. And I'm going to take my tweezer, and I got this tweezer from Amazon. So I always like to, hope you guys can see this, because I know sometimes the lashes could be really long. So I tend to see where the lashes would fit my face, like right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut a little bit from the front, okay? Not too much, just give it a good snip. So we're just going to open up the glue, and I'm just going to put that on. So this is what the lashes look like, and I always tend to get some glue at the end, but I don't really care. I mean, I can just put some black eyeliner on there. So what I like to do is I like to bring my mirror up really close, and this glue dries in seconds, so I'm just going to blow for just a couple of minutes. And I'm going to put this on. I may make an ass of myself, but that's okay. You guys can see how I do this. So, like I said, because the glue dries pretty quickly, so I like to hold my my head down like that, and I put that on. I just want to make sure it sticks in the corner, and then it sticks in the end. So I do have some white glue in the middle. That's going to dry in a second, and I'm just going to go in with some mascara, and I'm just going to get rid of that. So I'm just going to do the other side quickly. I'm just going to clip a little bit of that off. And we're just going to put the glue on. So the glue is right here, so I'm just going to put that on like so. Okay, so the falsies are looking good, and I'm just going to use my mascara, and I'm just going to get rid of the glue right there, and I'm just going to put some of this on. You really don't need mascara with these lashes because they are so thick and black. So I'm just going to take this black eyeliner and just line my waterline. And I'm going to take a brush and blend that out. Let's just blend that nicely there. Okay, so far so good. And now I'm going to take this lipstick called Quickie from Shayla by Colourpop. And we are going to put this on our lips. But first I'm just going to put some lip balm on. So the bundle from Shayla by Colourpop has lots of lipsticks in it. I only wish they had some lip liners, which would have been really nice. So now I'm just going to use Chestnut from MAC, and I'm just going to line my lips a bit. So I'm just going to use Quickie, and this is from Shayla by Colourpop. Yes, that's the name of the lipstick, Quickie. Now, this lipstick is definitely not brown girl friendly. You have to use a lip liner, and you have to work with it. And sometimes I really hate to buy lipsticks where I have to assist it to match my skin, which doesn't really make sense, because if you're coming up with a lipstick, it has to match. Because if I just put this lipstick on and go with it, people are going to say, what are you on? Have you been taking a medication lately, Odette? So we're just going to blend this out. And it doesn't even blend that well with my lip brush even, so the lipstick is okay for me, okay? It just gives me a soft nude finish. It's just an okay lipstick. So now I'm going to go in with Pose, and this is the powder highlighter from Shayla by Colourpop. And oh god, guys, I gotta tell you, let me do a quick swatch for you. Let me see if I can do that. Do you see that? Do you see how that looks? Oh my god. Let me use my hands and put this on my cheeks. Okay, guys? Do you see that? I cannot complete this look without putting on this highlighter. And I'm using my hands, guys. Okay, do you see that? Do you see that glow right there? Okay. And as you can see, I'm just using my finger. That is beautiful. That is really, really nice. You guys have to get this. You must. Now that glow is just divine. So I'm just going to use this Passion Lights Cheek and Eyes Highlighter. And this is from Doris Michaels. And I'm just going to put this just to the... Oh my God. This just brings this whole thing together. Do you see that? Oh my God. This is wonderful. This is just beautiful. Okay guys, so the look is finally done, and as you can see earlier, I used very little foundation on my face. I wasn't quite sure how this look was going to turn out, but it turned out to be pretty okay. Really easy, really simple, and it really looks like I have no makeup on my face. It really, really, really does. I love these lashes from Amina, and this foundation from Nars I absolutely love. The Pore and Shine Controller is amazing. The gel moisturizer, you guys see me put these on. They are really, really, really good products from Nars. I absolutely love them. And again, because I have oily skin, these works for me all the time. For the whole week, when I went to work last week, I've been using the Nars product. Every single day, I've been using this foundation, Polynesia Dark One, and I've been going in really, really light with this foundation. Love the way it turned out. Anyway, everything that I use on my face is going to be listed below as usual. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of this look. If you guys enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. I haven't said that in a very long time. Just give me a thumbs up if you love this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My name is Odette. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye!